Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I will be making this Christmas ornament. It's a snowflake with golden ribbon. For this pattern, what you're going to need is a white yarn. And I have just a cotton yarn that I found on Amazon. You will need a crochet hook. And for this pattern, I am using 2.75mm crochet hook. You'll need some scissors, crochet needle, and I'm also using this very sparkly golden yarn that I found on Amazon. It's very pretty, however it does flake out a little bit too much for my liking, so I will link to it down below, but I would use something a bit more stiff. It's just this is what I have available right now. Let's begin the pattern. The snowflake has been sprayed with a fabric stiffener, and I have blocked the snowflake in order to make it flatter. When you finish making it, it will look a little bit more like this. It's a bit wrinkled. You can steam it if you want to make it straight, but I like to make it a little bit more stiff. All right, let's begin the pattern. So for the snowflake, what I'm going to start with is a magic ring. And if you're not familiar with magic ring, I have another video that shows it a little bit slower. But essentially what you're trying to do is you will be wrapping the yarn around your finger, grabbing the yarn, pulling it through, and then grab the yarn again and pull it through to make a loop. What I'm going to do is work inside the magic ring by doing lots of double crochets. So to start, I will be making 3 chains, 1, 2, 3, and that one is going to count as one double crochet. So 3 chains followed by 2 more chains, 1, 2, and then I will do a double crochet inside the magic ring. So yarn over, you insert the hook in the magic ring, grab the yarn, pull it through, grab the yarn, pull through 2, and pull through 2 more. So that's your first double crochet, and then you're going to do chain 2, 1, 2. I need to have total of 6 double crochets. So this counts as 1, this is 2, I need 4 more. So yarn over, insert the hook into the magic ring, pull through until you have 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2 more. Okay, so that is the 3rd double crochet, chain 2, and let's repeat that again. 4, chain 2, 1 more double crochet, that's 5, chain 2, and 1 more double crochet. Okay, let's finish off with 2 more chains. And let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And same thing here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 double crochets. So to finish off this round, you're going to do a slip stitch. And we're going to count the 3rd chain. So 1, 2, 3, and do a slip stitch into the 3rd chain that we did in the very beginning. So that's the round 1. Pull on the tail end to close the magic ring, and we can continue to the next round. To continue the next round, we're going to do a slip stitch inside this first chain space. So insert that hook in there, grab the yarn, pull it through, and pull it through that loop that you had on the hook. from here let's make 3 chains. 1, 2, 3, and you're going to do 3 more double crochets inside this space. So this is my first, actually no, my first double crochet. Technically these 3 chains count as my first double crochet, and I'm going to do 3 more. So in every chain space, in every space here, you're going to have 4 double crochets. So that's my first, chain 3, this is my second, this is my third, and 1 more, 4th. Okay, so 4 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4. From here chain 2, 1, 2, and we're going to continue by making 4 double crochets into the next chain space. So this is the first one, second, third, and if you're running out of space, just pull them to the side a little bit, and here is the 4th one. Again, let's make 2 chains, 1, 2, and then repeat the same thing, 4 double crochets into the next chain space. Okay, that's 2. 3, and 1 more, 4. All right, chain 2, and repeat the same thing in the next chain space, 4 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Chain 2, 4 more double crochets. 1, 2, 3, and 4, chain 2, and 4 more double crochets into that last chain space. And lastly, chain 2, and then slip stitch on top of that 3rd chain. So this is the first 3 chains we did in the beginning of the 2nd round. So 1, 2, 3, that's the 3rd. Insert the hook there, grab the yarn, pull it through, and pull it through the other loop. So there is the 2nd round completed. What we're going to do next is 3 slip stitches. So the first one is going to go over the 2nd double crochet. So right here, 1, 2, and 3. And once we have those 3 slip stitches, we're going to make chain 3, and we're going to slip stitch into that first chain space. Just move it over a bit, and from here we're going to do 5 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and again slip stitch into the chain space. Again, I like to move it over a little bit so I have more space. Next we're going to do 7 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and again slip stitch into that same space. Okay, move everything over a bit and then do 5 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and again slip stitch into the same space, and then continue with chain 3. 1, 2, 3, and then slip stitch in on top of that double crochet. So I've been slip stitching inside here, inside this empty space. That's the chain space from the previous round. Now I'm going to slip stitch right there on top of my double crochet. Okay, and next slip stitch into the next on top of the next double crochet, slip stitch on top of the following double crochet, and then one last slip stitch on top of the 4th double crochet from the previous round. So right now we're here. We've made this section right here. 3 chains, 5 chains, 7 chains, 5 chains, 3 chains, and then we did right here we have slip stitches, and right here we have slip stitches. Now we're going to continue by making the next one, the next part of the snowflake, which would involve doing same exact thing, 3 chains, 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to slip stitch into the next chain space right here, this empty space. From here chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and again I move everything over to the right, slip stitch into the same chain 2 space. And I like to turn my pattern when I slip stitch so I don't pull it too hard. From here we continue with chain 7, 4, 5, 6, 7, and slip stitch, chain 5, slip stitch, and lastly chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and we're going to slip stitch, but this time on top of that first double crochet right here. All right, followed by 3 slip stitches, one in each, one on top of each double crochet. So that's 1. So this is the second one, and the 3rd one. Okay. So now we've got the second snowflake, the last round of the second of the last round of the snowflake. All right, chain 3 and slip stitch. Continue the same pattern, chain 5 slip stitch here, move everything over, chain 7, and slip stitch, back to chain 5, slip stitch, and chain 3, and this time slip stitch on top of that first double crochet, and again like before we're going to do 3 slip stitches to move over to the next chain 2 space from the previous round. And then from here chain 3, and then slip stitch inside the next chain 2 space. Okay. If this is getting a little bit repetitive for you, feel free to speed up. We'll get to the end. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And of course, if it's too fast, feel free to slow it down. There is a gear button on the YouTube player which allows you to speed up or slow down the videos. So if this becomes a bit too fast, just slow it down. And if it becomes too repetitive and too slow for you, feel free to speed it up. Okay, chain 7. Sometimes I've received feedback that people just like to see the pattern and then they do it on their own time. Some people like to crochet with me at the same time. So I try to mix things up. I haven't figured out just yet which of the viewers are the majority. If you prefer to just read the pattern on the screen, let me know. If you prefer to crochet with me at the same time, also let me know. Here we go. We are back to the slip stitches. This is the second one. 3. Okay, we have 1 and 2 more. So chain 3, 2, 3, slip stitch, chain 5, and chain 7. And from here, let's do chain 5. And slip stitch. Chain 3. And slip stitch on top of the first double crochet from the previous round. And now 3 slip stitches in each of the 3, 1 in each of the 3 double crochets from the previous round. And here is where we are right now. We have 1 more to go. Chain 3, and slip stitch into the next chain 2 space from the previous round, chain 5, slip stitch, chain 7, and slip stitch, back to chain 5, and slip stitch, and last one is chain 3, and we're going to finish off by making that last slip stitch, and that one always ends up a bit too tight, so you just kind of have to carefully get in there to do the last slip stitch. Alright, so that's it. We're gonna pull the yarn, cut it, and then again you can steam it if you just want to flatten it out, or if you like you can block it like I did. These would need to be hidden in the back. For that, simply use a crochet needle. Let me start with the one in the middle, the magic ring tail end. Just thread the yarn through the needle, and then just carefully pull it. And I'll just go in a circle here. You can also go up if you prefer. It's entirely up to you. It's all about making it look neat and it doesn't come off when you try to do something with it or decorate your house or Christmas tree with it. I'm definitely making these into Christmas tree decorations, and I plan on giving them to my friends in the neighborhood, my family. Okay, there's one more, this tail end here. Okay. I'm going to show you how to attach the string, and it's pretty simple. Just cut a piece of this thread that I showed you earlier. Make a knot at the end. It's very pretty and sparkly, just a bit too soft for this purpose. And what you're going to do is you're going to insert your hook right here in the middle. Grab this sparkly yarn with your hook and then pull it through. And all you're going to do is just insert your fingers into the loop, grab the other end and pull it. And that is how you attach it. It's super simple. I hope you enjoyed this pattern. Thanks so much for watching. Please like this video and subscribe, and I hope to see you next time.